Yuk, muterin cita dulu. Let's go. Dur. Gede banget.
ついてこられますか？速やかに片付けましょう。やっはっ。これぞ絢爛。はっやっ、お静かに。
Dor.
ついてそこです。速やかに片付けましょう。諦めなさい。誉れはモンテリと共に。アルテの完成ですわ。ついてこられますか？
Nyari eco.
ついてこられますか
？Nyari eco. Mafet anjir.
速やかに片付けましょう。
Oh, sini semua loh.
逃げられるとでも？膝はじきなさい。やっ、これはどう？ついてこられますか？はい。はっやっ。そこです。これぞ絢爛。 こられますか？ついてこられますか？
Kombonya enak banget ini.
速やかに片付けましょう。
Makin gampang.
宴の始まりですわ。これはどう？
Wuthering, Rinas Cita.
ついてこられますか？
Juga kere.
速やかに片付けましょう。誉れはモンテリと共に。
Oh iya, gue belum pas inian ya. Apa namanya? Story quest.
ある程度完成で
Apanya
すわ。
story? Terletak. Iya bener. Lu tangkap 3 kubu.
私が誰かわかりますか？まだまだいけますわ。これで終わり。ひざまずきなさい。臨機応変。やっ
Spektro. Mana sionya?
ついてこられますか？
Gue lupa mau kesinian. Sekalian naik company story deh. Quest company story. Bukan. Siu.
「届かない場所などありません」。一歩遅かったようですね。あの二人はおじさまの下で働いているセイジとエイコーンです。
Iya, Ji. Aduh, gue lupa ganti inian lagi. Apa namanya? Voice acting. Semakin GP.
はい、メンバー同士で使用するコードネームです。これは仲間を判別する暗号にもなるのですよ。これからメンバーと出会った際にはそのもののコードネームをお教えします。もちろん他に必要な情報があればそちらも。どうやら彼らも何か探しているみたいですね。コッポラおじさまは金庫の責任者ですので、部下に盗まれたものを探させるのは筋が通りますが、私がここで直接出ていくのは少し目立ちますね。情報を引き出すのですね。あの二人は コッポラおじさまの下で長く働いているファミリーの古株。マルゲリータのレストランにもよく行っているみたいです。
Ngapain sih itu, Bu?
富を愛する者とは商売の話を、酒を愛する者と
Settingnya semakin tipis.
Hey, that's you they're calling.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
Neither do I. Listen up.
Okay, you got the names right. Must be family. Who are you?
Cat A.
Cat's Eye. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the carnival.
Yes.
So, what do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at Margarita's. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Say, I've heard whispers of your skills. Seeing you here, it's clear you're on an important mission, aren't you? I haven't faced a true challenge since I got here. Would
Tentulah.
you accept my help? I'm sure I'd learn a thing or two.
Easy. We've just finished up, so nothing more to help with. But here's something I can tell you. Someone tried to steal from the vault recently. No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
But to be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now, and we are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me.
Sini. Sorry.
Well, our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods.
Oh.
Our job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told, and do it well.
Bawahan sejati.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
So, they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense.
Kukira itu ini
Everything that
ternyata
happened recently ties back to the vault.
bawahannya apa gimana sih?
If
Yang-
Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation.
Stop protes.
Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle.
Udah membuat sama
Last
cara
night,
ngomongnya di kartu
I
kan.
was investigating
What's
the area
happening
before I
is-
happened upon your private meeting. But when I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details. As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the two agents reported. I found no spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical Junior Vault employee. I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Laguna. Mere profit would never make him betray us.
Ini anjir. Sus banget nih.
For now, more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle. Shh! Hold still. See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove? After him, quick!
Sikat, kejar coy. Seksus banget tuh orang anjir.
Can you keep up?
Anjir, mainnya lari kenceng juga.
Nowhere to run. Now it's time for a proper chat.
These old creaky bones of mine. Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
No one knows the family's ways better than its members, even though he's no longer one of us.
Salah satu member.
Right, old Duncan?
Oh, orang Montelli juga ternyata.
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory.
Masuk akal sih kalau ini kan masih di daerah Montelli.
It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past.
Oh, ini pamannya kali ini.
There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there's something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, what did you hope to find?
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess? Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace. I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Raguna's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing.
Bermain untuk menang atau
Every
kalah tanpa
Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the price? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life. Now, his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
Most people find acceptance easier than change. His change demands the bravery to face uncertainty. No great endeavor is without its perils. So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet. The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. And that said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them, let alone talk to them.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna. Can you keep up?
Misi-misi agen-agen spy anjir.
Can you keep up? This is the place. In Raguna's market, they say fortune seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks. Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed. A base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But some have devised their own, more private codes. Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations, no restrictions. With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here. So all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Greetings. What will it be today?
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
Scarlet Velvet. An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for. Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
As expected from a Scarlet Velvet informant, you are smart. In a place like this, a bartender is the perfect cover. The least noticed, but with the best view. You mix every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you. So this scarlet velvet ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct, sir?
Well, well. It finds its way back to me at last. A drink of trouble, I'd call it. Contact has been made, and by the rules, a conversation should follow. But Scarlet Velvet has decided there will be no further dealings with the Montellis. The partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
It's rumored that Scarlet Velvet's decision to end our partnership has something to do with a vault keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not. So let's talk.
Wait, Bennett is dead? That complicates things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice, but in memory of Bennett, if you truly are as noble as he believed, go to Whisperwind Haven after dusk. I will inform Scarlet Velvet.
Whisper Haven.
Can you keep up?
Terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel, brought to Rinasita by the first Primus. What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus. How dare you defy our cleansing of such blasphemy?
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied. You won't even tell us why. You've controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left. Why should we hand them over?
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are worthy of the terminals is for the Order to decide. If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open. But should you persist in your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
The Order and the commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir. The Order's arrogance is known, but such blatant actions. Is it because we're far from the heart of the city? Let's first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk.
Yaping mereka.
Found your weak spot. The stage is set.
Abis langsung lah, roto.
Ah, the Montelli's second daughter, and this year's laureate. I suggest you tread carefully and avoid crossing the Order and the Sentinel.
Keren eh.
Especially not for the sake of mere commoners.
Abis kelar main story, Rover dapet titel laureate di apa sih namanya, di storynya si companion storynya Carlota, langsung dimasukin aja titelnya.
Must I remind you again?
Titel Rover
Trading reserved
laureate,
terminals is a breach of the discipline.
We paid good money for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings. They have sworn to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you. How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you, did they?
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words. The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status. Wouldn't you agree? The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please, regardless of their previous partnerships. You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself. If I were...
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Phasalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy. When that day comes, all shall be under the Order's control, and it will not be long in coming.
Order emang sus banget ini.
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me. You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. Frankly, I don't see the point in having this conversation. But since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute, for his sake. Speak quickly. Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short notice to stop all trade. And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes and all that nonsense. And not to mention, I haven't seen him on telly for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Phasalias?
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault, so our hands were tied. A direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade are not in the Montelli's vocabulary. The Montelli creed has always been family first and a pioneering spirit second.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say. The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted? What I need is a solid promise from someone in charge. Can you do that? One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? Excuse my earlier words. So, Ernesto told me Bennett's gone. What happened? He seemed fine the last time we met. Good judgment there. The rumours are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods, please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but everything was above board. Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times. That's all. Come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? I hope we don't need to use it.
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter. We'd be most grateful.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your business there anyway?
Game hilang. Nggak ada anjir.
Watch out. The stage is set. Can you keep up? Improvise. Still recognize me?
Lompat.
Brilliance lights the way.
Kepencet.
You can tell someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover. We'll each use our senses to search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find.
Kayak beli dulu bentar lah.
I can see the dawn on water's face with the shimmering light that starts to raise.
Dan pakai baru ada suaranya. Skip.
Something is strange here.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either. They seem out of place here. Looks like Bennett left them deliberately.
Indeed. But what I find strange is these items. Don't they seem familiar? Do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent me in the photo? Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. The woman in the painting here seems to stand in the gloomy rain, but her eyes remain bright. Like the secret code in drinks, what matters is never the object themselves, but the shared rules and agreements between both parties. Now the book. It appears to be about winter, which is likely related to the second line, 40 winters. The last one is a rotor device. The planet... MLCL 190468. That format. It's a vault storage code.
Oi. Oi, como SS, oi.
Of course it is. Bennett was a vault keeper. 4 letters.
Banjir screenshot.
The highest clearance level in the vault. Could it be? Hold on.
Carlotta? Yeah.
WutheringWaves, the movie.
Asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal. Well, I found it.
Oh. Munich.
Yeah, that's for me to know and you to wonder. But it was not in good shape after what it went through. Yeah, if you can use it at all, the data and the records inside might need to be recovered.
Understood. I'll have someone pick it up for restoration.
Okay.
Wait, what now? What, you're not even gonna check? Oh no, it's nothing really. Just worried it might be too tricky to repair.
All right. We'll inform you when there's more to share. We're returning to the Montelli quarter first. The terminal will be fixed there. As for the codes, we'll figure it out once we arrive.
Ooh.
You might not know this, but Bennett was never
Semua
granted the
karena
highest clearance in
Bennett.
the vault.
Isn't that a good sign? It means Bennett might not be guilty after all, just as you suspected.
But it's replaced by another suspicion. One I am
Siapa ini
reluctant to
Bennett,
entertain,
anjir?
but I'm forced to consider.
Padahal cuma mantan anggota family
Only
Montelli
grandfather,
family doang.
uncle, and I have the highest clearance. Liberty Square, our proximity, the vault's security clearance, a traitor among the top brass, the indifference towards the stolen goods, and the authority to end dealings with Scarlet Velvet. There's someone all evidence points to. Were I to entertain it, it all starts to make sense. Uncle. But if it was truly him, the heir to our family, who betrayed us, wouldn't that be utterly absurd? Now all that remains is to see what the code reveals. It might clear our doubts,
Lagi di sus.
or confirm it.
Sus banget.
I'll be with you no matter what. So, let's see where this leads.
Let's go. To the Montelli family.
Can you keep up?
Ya di atas dia gerbang.
A smooth journey. My people just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair.
Ini NPC
Let's go.
nge-spill apapun.
Our meetup spot is
Spill
right
apa
ahead.
yang ada di Vegas Cita.
Can you keep up?
Siapa?
Lady Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed DC. The initial restoration is almost complete, but some data is overwritten or isolated due to the extensive damage. We were only able to recover certain sections. Our evaluation suggests that a full restoration might not be worth it. But if you insist, Mr. Pierre at headquarters is an expert in this field.
Good. Make sure to contact him. Now please project the restored sections.
Absolutely. One moment.
Yes, that's where I was investigating that night. Seems like the intel was right. Bennett did go there. And the other location, I think it's my uncle's private dock. Primarily used for storage, not shipments. Reviewing the records hardly proves the connection between these locations. If time permits, we should take the terminal to Mr. Pierre. He's an old friend of Grandfather's and is an expert in this field. There may be other useful information in the terminal. But first, let's put that code to use. It could follow me. This is why I suggested we return here. Our vault holds everything. Family property, valuable items for trade, and prized possessions entrusted to us by clients. The complete inventory and access records can only be found here, accessible to those with the proper clearance. Please, follow me.
Carlota follow Carlota. Carlota follow Carlota.
Someone extracted the core data module. It's empty now. This must be what Bennett was trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath and leaked the data module. Now only Uncle, Grandfather, and I have the clearance to retrieve it. In Renisita, the Order maintains control over terminals, unlike other countries where they're freely traded. My grandfather learned to modify them during his early ventures in the new Federation. Our Lantern-type terminal is a modified model. It may look purely ornamental, but it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business. By doing so, we've broken the Order's monopoly. We've given more people the means to protect themselves in their ventures, giving them choices they didn't have before. The Order is aware of our discreet business, but they turn a blind eye as long as we don't openly challenge their authority. The hefty taxes we pay maintain this delicate understanding. As a result, no family member would ever divulge our terminal secrets, much less allow the modules to fall into the wrong hands. What exactly are you planning, Uncle? No. We must find the core module.
Carlotta, where are you?
Uncle, may I ask you something first? Before the carnival, the priest showed me your pendant. How did he come by it? And what led to your capture?
Does it matter? All you need to know is that it's handled, and I'm in the clear now.
Oh, ini pamannya
Were you
ternyata yang di
Did they coerce you into doing something against your will?
yang di trailer.
Heed my words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you and all will be as it was. No grudges, no consequences, only family. Now, we've had some trouble with the shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
I refuse.
Excuse me?
I said I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly, or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears. What harm is there in choosing the safer, easier path?
I can't believe you just said that. So, you're refusing to tell the truth and reveal the module's location, is that it?
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others would think of us? I've given you an out. All you need to do is accept it.
Then so be it. Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello.
Oh, gua kumpuni Monteli karang.
I'm sorry you have to see this side of our family.
Proper nih coy.
Really? I just wished... No. I did promise I'd try to drop the pretense with you. I may need more time to come to terms with all of this. I don't regret uncovering the truth and exposing the traitor. I'm just saddened that my uncle is the one behind it all. We were meant to be the guardians of our family's ideals, to carry the torch forward. And yet now...
It's all...
Well, wallowing in emotion won't solve anything. Our priority now is to recover the data module. Every moment it's missing puts our family at greater risk. The core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it. The dock Bennett visited used for storage. Could it be there? We need to adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move the module sooner than expected. I need to inspect the dock for any clues. Indeed, but time is not on our side. If Capello acts on this, I might lose my window to secure the module. Our sole advantage now is that we're operating as a pair. I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the bank. If the dock turns out to be a dead end, we will need other leads. I know that securing the module alone won't suffice. I must uncover Capello's true motives. How it will affect our family. I'll figure it out. I promise.
Carlota.
Can you keep up? They call it a dock, but no ships ever come. Nothing so far. Was I wrong? Maybe this place doesn't hold what we're looking for. Why did Bennett come here then? Or am I too late? Did Capello get here first? And the energy fluctuation. It was going off and on. No, I couldn't have been imagining it.
Sorry.
Such a big mirror. Why is it here? Doesn't seem to be made of common glass, but some kind of crystallized energy. Oh. Will I find the data module on the other side?
The fuck is this?
Or was all this just a trap?
Siapa itu anjir?
Hello again.
Oh, ini kakeknya kali ya?
You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
Carlotta told me Mr. Pierre always follows her grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together. It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first met.
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative. It's almost poetic. Wouldn't you agree? That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat. I know you're here for that terminal. Let Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation. Remember that painting we discussed earlier? In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. It's confined to a seemingly flawless structure, stripped of its autonomy. I don't want the same fate for her. But I can't simply impose my path upon her, expecting blind obedience. She must find her own path, with a partner she can fully trust. As for those who betray their own blood, there will be no leniency. Even my own son is not exempt from this. However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final measure. The old give way to the new. It's the way of the world. But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more than clinging to it. So I ask you this favor. When the time is right, give this to her. She'll need it.
It's a little tricky, but you're lucky to have my expertise. This terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data, even the overwritten and isolated bits. The terminal has been tampered with, but nothing was intentionally erased. It seems they wanted to overwrite the data to avoid detection. I can show you. Do you have a terminal? I'll send over the data so you can see for yourself.
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
We dumped him in the tacit Discord zone overnight. We'll claim he was killed by those monsters tomorrow morning. Sir, are you sure? Are we really going to work with the Order after they made you kill one of our own?
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. We'll replace the Physaelias. The other resonators in the city are irrelevant. And Bennett, I would have taken care of him regardless. He knew too much. He deserved it for pursuing the Scarlet Velvet matter. Anyone who gets in my way shall meet the same fate.
Yes, sir.
We all stood together on that stormy night. Each one of us losing someone dear. And we all share the desire for our family to find an easier path forward. The best way to avoid sacrifice isn't fighting, but aligning ourselves with superior powers and knowing when to yield. You may have left the family, and I should expect no more favors from you. But I ask this of you one last time. Please, put this terminal in Carlotta's hands.
What's in it? Carlotta? What will happen to her?
Nothing, save for the standard location tracking data every terminal holds. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. I just want to make sure Carlotta doesn't interfere in the meantime. She'll be given a chance to join our side. I promise. Think about Bennett. If you take care of this, I will overlook what he stole and let it be a thing of the past. I know you care more about your late friend than you're willing to admit.
Unbelievable. What is Capello even thinking? Killing one of our own? It's a complete betrayal of our family. I must record all this madness with something.
Gini, darah Monteli anjir.
My terminal? No, it's too risky. Wait, I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's terminal. I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also...
A trap? Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger? I don't think that's part of your plan. Are you really letting her face this by herself?
She's already there, so why bother? I trust Carlotta and our esteemed guest. It is a trap, but also an opportunity for her to mature.
Anjay. Diajarin dewasa coy. Sama kakek.
What is that?
The family will shield you.
What the fuck? Cuma segitu doang.
Flashbacks. Could it be from touching that mirror? Energy crystals made into a mirror with pre-made Sonoro inside. A sly trap.
Sonoro inside.
Is Sonoro? These masterless echoes have turned hostile. The frequency fluctuations in the Sonoro seem unstable. I'll have to handle them before I can search the area. Still recognize me? Take this! Can you keep up? The world is mine!
Bam.
Now there's nothing else in my way. All these obstacles suggest the answer is likely there. I must investigate that mansion. The way out and clues I need may lie within its walls. This layout and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion, just with slight differences. This area, these decorations, the chandelier specifically, were destroyed during the invasion 5 years ago.
If you're telling me he's adopting that orphan girl from the other side of the family, spare me. Already heard. Actually, I imagine the whole family's caught wind of it by now. Isn't that why we're throwing this rally for her today?
Tell me, how on earth do you stay in the loop, tinkering away at home like that? You must be shocked. Capello's already the heir. So, why on earth did he adopt her?
Orphan girl from the other side of the family, adopted by Padrino. This rally, held for me. A mere touch of the mirror was enough to instantly draw out my memories, experiences, and even passing thoughts, creating this scenario.
Huh. You look a little familiar. Oh, it's you again. What brings you back here?
You shouldn't know me yet. Not at this time.
I don't understand. What time? What are you talking about?
Sorry, please don't mind what I just said. I'm not really sure where I am, why I'm here, or what I need to do.
Actually, I think he meant to say, we just saw you. Just now, about a minute ago. You walked right past us and headed that way.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're back so soon. By the way, you do look a bit different, don't you? Your outfit. No, it's more the accessories, really. Yours are red, but the person I saw had blue ones on her wrists. Oh, perhaps I'm imagining things.
Blue accessories. I saw blue accessories on that hand that pulled me inside. I suppose she's the friend who invited me here. Could you tell me where she's gone? I've been left alone since arriving, and I believe I really should meet her.
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparations are behind schedule due to a mishap. Everyone's waiting for the rally to begin.
Yes, now I remember. The rally didn't start on time because of a lighting malfunction. On the other hand, once the lights are turned on, something may change and it could reveal new clues. Thank you. I think I know where I'm going now.
You're welcome, I suppose. Not that we've done much for you.
I doubt it means much to say this to you, since you only exist in this place, and unlike me, you probably don't need to hear this. But I believe Padrino took her in because he saw the makings of a true Montelli.
Fancy a wager? I bet 2.
Tomate. First 2 digit. digit pertama dan kedua itu nomor dari jumlah ini ya, apa pohon. Tiga, empat. Wah.
Ah, there you are.
Bisa ganti utility lagi anjir.
Can you keep up? Gently does it?
As for the last two digits. Woi, gimana cara nembaknya anjir?
Take this! Lighter than a dove. Start small to build big. Can you keep up? Can you keep up?
Fancy a wager? I bet.
Easy.
All right, time to check the lobby.
Come over, my child.
Sir, are you talking to me?
Yes. Fret not, Carlosa. Come up to the front, so everyone can see you. Today is a special day. The beginning of your journey as one of us. As my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name. The family's name. And with it, its privileges and responsibilities.
I knew it. She shares our bloodline.
She is a true Montelli, just like the Padrino.
Puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family? And a girl at that. Why her?
Well, my thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks, let alone carry the family name.
It was you. Recognition. Praise. Glory.
Carlota Halter anjir.
Isn't that what you want? Stay here, and you'll have all of that. The exit. Dazzling sunlight. Am I in the court? Have I left that scenario already?
Carlota Halter.
Now the...
Oh, bagus sih anjir.
How do I leave this place? Leave? But didn't you just follow me here? Cut the nonsense. You were the one who brought me into this scenario. Ugh, fine. But why should I tell you? True, I brought you here. But remember, I am a product of your own making. Your memories, your desires, your fantasies. From this moment on, I am also Carlotta Montelli. We will share the same past, present, and perhaps even future. Don't pretend we're alike in any way, and keep the Montelli name out of your filthy mouth. Oh, right. How could I forget? You worked so hard to earn the illustrious Montelli name back then. And this was your humble abode, correct?
Yeah.
A poor little girl from the forgotten side of the family, trying desperately to fit in with the grandeur of her new home, fearing abandonment, and playing the part of a proper lady. You're a star in the ballroom, a top investor at the auction house, but your true talent, being the family's favorite weapon, carrying out orders without question. Is that all you live for? I thought you'd be thrilled with what I'm offering you. Acceptance, validation, indispensability. Did you see how everyone adored you? Isn't this a dream come true? Planning to shoot me again? Don't bother. This scenario is born from your consciousness, and it's also my domain. Since the frequencies here can be shattered, they can also be brought together again. Why not try shooting yourself? Perhaps that will work. Don't be so quick to deny it. If you truly never craved acceptance and recognition, would I even exist? Since praise and affirmation aren't enough for you, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me how much your sweat and tears are worth. Running won't save you. The stage is set. Take this! Still recognize me? Nice work, but this is only the beginning. You must be dying to know which part of the past this is. Would you like a little hint? Blood debts will catch up with those who have to pay. The storm is coming. Ah, now you remember. I knew you'd never forget. The rain that night never ceased in your heart.
Help! Help! Damn it! This is a trap! They've taken what's ours! In the name of the Montellis, this won't go unpunished.
Did you hear that? Oh, the panic in their voice. How they must be begging for a capable leader to come and save the day. Quickly and swiftly. The world is mine!
Three key areas have been hit one after another. South Second Block, West End Dock, and our headquarters. Intel says the Physalias are gearing up for another hit on our headquarters. As usual, we can expect the Order to turn a blind eye. They ambushed Father first before we did anything to them. It is beyond unforgivable.
We're running out of time. Capolo, we need a plan before Padrino wakes up. Call for reinforcements from the East End. It's risky, but if they don't smell our manpower shortage, we might just make it through.
No, we shouldn't do that. The Physalias were keeping an eye on our other territories.
No, we're not doing that. They can take the West End. Our men will retreat to headquarters.
Why? They're tough, but we're no pushovers either. We earned our turf fair and square. Why should we back down now? When Padrino eventually wakes, how do you plan to explain that we have let his and the entire family's efforts go to waste?
But we still risk exposing the location of our headquarters. It's all about predicting their moves and keeping ours hidden.
Oi.
What about you, Carlotta? What do you think?
Once again, this deviates from my past experience. Well, I'll point them down the right path this time. We'll hit their base.
Langsung majuin base-nya, buset.
Our people on the East End, the South Second Block, and the Dock will stay put to give the impression we know nothing. Then we'll send our main forces to where the Thessalians keep their echoes. The trade routes mean nothing compared to that. As they know what we value most, we need to demand something of equal worth from them as our bargaining chip.
Is this really going to work?
We can't afford to lose our people. Everything else, even the mansion, are simply assets. I'll cover the rear.
Roy.
Quickly and swiftly. Still recognize me? Can you keep up? The stage is set.
Amat ini. Apaan sih?
Victory favors me.
Wow.
Quickly and swiftly, a new era awaits. Still recognize me? Brilliance lights the way. Running won't save me. The world is mine. Wow. Look at you with your brilliant plan.
Oh,
So
Carlota
clever.
Alter.
It could have saved us from our humiliating defeat.
Skinnya lebih gimana gitu ya, warnanya bagus aja gitu ngeliatnya.
And of course,
Mencerminkan Carlota
You
banget.
didn't just come up with it
Montelli
because you
banget.
knew what happened. No.
Mencerminkan Montelli
That
banget.
idea has been brewing in your mind since that very day. How does it feel to finally have your dismissed plan validated?
Screenshot dulu.
Back then,
Banjir
no
screenshot.
one bothered to ask for your input, did they? The big shots like Capello and those old-timers couldn't care less. The family ended up making the worst possible choice. They called for reinforcements, depleting resources in both headquarters and the East End.
No. Cynthia. Look at me. Please. Why is this happening? At the West End. It's all my fault. I should have been more careful. Oh, you're the only family I have left. The Montelli's motto is enterprise. But there's no end to this enterprise. No end to the ambition. No end to chasing wealth. How much more do we have to lose?
Oh, ini masalah.
In the end, your dear grandfather had to step in and fix the mess you all made. The plan advanced, but the dead were forever gone. It stands as the greatest tragedy in our family's history. With that blood debt haunting you, You became the sharpest blade, working harder than ever to protect the family's interests. And Capello, did he think of seeking the Order's protection after that? When it became painfully clear that his power alone couldn't secure his ambitions.
Mentang-mentang developer namanya Kuro Game.
Come to think of it, what's so wrong with that? Sacrifices are inevitable, and someone must bear the burden. By doing so, the family's interests can be preserved. Is this not the balance you wish to maintain? You were never meant to make decisions for the family. Do you really have what it takes to reshape the order of things? No matter what you say, I must stop him. Why? Didn't I just show you a better future than what you face now? Merely an illusion of your making. My choices may have altered the outcome, but it's impossible to prove now. The past is set in stone. We only have one path before us. Yes, the cold rain from that night still haunts us. But we cannot be shackled by the past. I might not be in charge, but my principles are clear. Every action I take is for the benefit of the family. I must leave here and stop Capello. Whatever the consequence. You're unshakable, aren't you? So you've made up your mind already. Our negotiations have reached a dead end. Then I'll need to try something else to make you stay. Can you keep up? Can you keep up?
Can you keep up?
Left! You should have gone left! Wait! Or maybe not. Think it over. I told you before.
Wrong. Wrong again. Do you really think you can choose the right path? Stay.
Do you truly think you are worthy of the Montelli name?
Gua nggak tahu di mana.
Just give up. What an embarrassing sight. What is so painful to watch? You might have another chance up ahead. Don't disappoint us, okay?
Yes, that's right. Keep moving forward. You're getting close. You have to press ahead. Don't doubt yourself.
Don't you see? This is what happens when you choose the wrong path and back the wrong horse. The cost will be far greater than you thought. Why do you always end up on the losing team?
No, not this way, Piccolina. You should try another way. Choose wisely. You still have...
Can you keep up?
Cok, ini bagaimana?
Can you keep up?
Bro,
Why are you?
I was worried you might be in danger. Also, I'm here to deliver this. The gun was always there. You earned the right to use it the moment you chose to act on your own accord. Looks like you've made up your mind.
The Padrino's gun never leaves his side. If he places it within your reach, it can only mean one thing. You've been entrusted with the authority to act in the name of Montaigne. Now, whether it fires and where it aims, the choice is mine alone.
lo nekati kah? Males banget. Stack corner.
I am merely a blade made for killing. Am I really qualified to change the status quo?
Why won't you obey my orders?
I'm getting old. We should take the easier approach.
If we can make other people pay the price.
So, why can't you just give in to me and stay here?
No lah, bantai kau.
Surrender.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. One with the sounds. The hour is upon us. No hesitation.
My compliment. The world is mine. A new era awaits. How did you let go of confusion and doubt so easily? Those were your true feelings.
Si ini cakep.
You and I. What makes us so different? Brother, care for a story? A story about why a certain girl was adopted. Prayer alone offers no salvation. In the face of survival, creed becomes meaningless.
How dare she eat the tribute? Nanny always said that food is for tribute. It's not for eating.
You're bad, girl. I'm telling Nanny.
Kristal
Who
anjir.
would have thought? She's a Montelli after all. The hall is in chaos. Yet she clings to her weapon. What a monster!
This suits a Montelli well. Repurposing decoration into a weapon,
Defying indoctrination to chart the course forward. Her blood runs with the same fierce will as ours. Come with me. The family will shield you and open your eyes to a new world. You will rise to become a true Montelli.
That's so good.
I see. So Duncan was in the dark about the real cause of Bennett's death. He simply wanted to protect his friend's reputation, and Capello used that. Duncan gave us a rigged terminal to cover Bennett's debt, clearing his name. Capello couldn't have tampered with the terminal data himself, or he would have found the information hidden beneath the overrides. He simply laid a trap at the dock that Bennett visited. I can empathize with Duncan, even to some extent Capello. They're driven by a desire for safety and stability. Tempting future even for me.
Oke, saatnya
We will
balik.
never achieve that by surrendering ourselves to the Order. From the very beginning, our paths diverged. To yield to them now means giving up even more. And once we lose our grip, we'll no longer have the luxury of refusal. Grandfather and the others have already paved the way. I will follow their lead and chart a course towards a brighter tomorrow. For our family and all of Raguna. Wealth and power will safeguard our freedom, while freedom in turn will nurture wealth and power. The Montelli family is set to break the Order's suffocating hold and lead Raguna towards a wider horizon, embracing Septimont, Huanglong, and other countries. And through it all, we will never forget who we are. The family exists to accomplish what one cannot, and withstand the winds of fate. This is the future I envision for the Montellis. Like I said, we seize control. An all-out war with the Order isn't a wise move. Rather than blindly tailing Capello in search of a hidden data module, let's take control and have him come to us. Scarlet Velvet mentioned they need a formal reply, and we can deliver that. Care to help me give them an unforgettable response in 2 days? Can you keep up?
Scheduled action. Letter 9 ya. Geser. Sorry. Sembilan belas anjir.
Just checking your location. Have you reached the spot, my clever accomplice? Perfect. Remember to be stealthy. Scarlet Velvet and my operatives are positioned in all the streets around the venue. Should anything go awry, I'll set Plan B in motion. The venue only has one entrance. I've arranged for a handler to get you in. You'll go in first and then help me slip in without drawing attention.
Oh, the upstairs parlour is off limits, reserved for a private event. Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, yes, they did tell me about that. But weren't you supposed to arrive half an hour later? What was that? You do have a point, but it's a special day. I need to confirm everyone's identity. What's your code name? Show me your token.
Hey, Tulip! Why are you still standing there? Come here. Boss just asked for you.
Ah, a tulip coin. I remember you. You work at the vault, don't you? We had a drink at Margarita's. No wonder you arrived early. You people at the vault are always one step ahead.
Yeah. We can talk after getting the job done.
Yeah.
Now hurry up. We'll deliver the gifts together.
Di siapa anjir ini?
Have you made it inside? This area is under surveillance. On either side of the main stage, you should see something that looks like a control panel. Operate it to disable the cameras, then place the gems I made with my forte into position.
Ada chest. Ada terbang. Belum. Belum.
How did it go? Any issues?
Everything's fine. Just got to the place we agreed on. Main hall, 5 o'clock. Done. The front of the hall. Done.
Gue demen sama quest ini.
Line spot. Done. Back window. Done. The setup's complete, and the time we plan's drawing near. How's it going on your end?
I'm out of the mirror and the jam is set up. Capello actually inspired this plan. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to infiltrate. The Order's agents taken the bait and are at the location. Blue Rain and Retriever are primed for action. We'll head out at the chime of the hour.
Nearly go time. The Order's men should be here. Double check everything.
We should talk, Capello.
You! Why are you here?
Your guests won't be showing up today.
Carlotta. Looks like you've pieced together the whole story. So it was your crew who tipped us off about changing the time and place for the deal yesterday. Let me guess. You fed the same line to the Order, didn't you? Playing both sides, setting yourself up nicely. But something doesn't add up. You couldn't have pulled this off alone.
Capello's promise of safety and comfort are nothing but a sham.
Oh, tadi
He's
si
been using our family as pawns, making them pay the ultimate price.
ke auctionnya anjir.
Bennett was just one of his victims. He didn't fall at the hands of tacit discords, but to Capello himself. His body was disposed of outside the city's limits. The truth is, Bennett never betrayed us. The path of the Montelli family is one of unity. We stand together, leaving no one behind. I can't promise there won't be more losses, but I will prioritize the welfare of every member. I do not take sacrifice lightly. Now, will you continue down this path? Or will you align with our cause for Bennett's sake and your own?
Trust built on deception always comes back to haunt you. You're getting what you deserve.
Now that you've lost both the goods and your trading partners, this is your last chance to bow out gracefully.
Bow out gracefully? Do you think I still care about saving face at this point? My only regret is not being ruthless enough. I should have cut you loose earlier, making you pay the price like the others who crossed me. And what of it? You'll never understand. We lack the power to protect everyone, so what's wrong with seeking a powerful ally? Why not align ourselves with those who share my true goal? You're right. I've crossed the line. But I can still salvage this if I take you out and reclaim that data module. Everyone, capture them!
Time to leave.
Copy.
Enggak. Astaga. Yang ngedance dong. Holy shit. The fuck? Mantap dah. Otak-otak.
Fall for me, will you? Then, let's fall together.
Peter harus buka.
Scarlet Velvet's people have secured Duncan and will bring him to a safe house. He'll return after everything's settled. Regarding the Order, I tasked Blue Rain and Retriever to pose as Capello's agents and declare the cooperation null and void. No data module, no. Rain's back. I remember telling Grandfather how I hated the rainy season. I once saw rain as a bad omen in Raguna. When it rains, it's easier to wash away bloodstains. That's why acts of revenge usually happen on such days. But today's rain feels different. As it falls, the troubles of yesterday are washed away. I feel calm. Like I've found my true self again. My present and my future are now in my own hands.
Well done, Carlotta. Thank you, Rover. My girl could not have accomplished this without your assistance. I had faith in you too, but you surpassed my expectations. It appears I underestimated the potential that you possess when working together.
What he just said. Looks like someone's been keeping secrets from me, huh? I've been curious. You entered that Sonaro and delivered his gun to me. How did you earn my grandfather's trust so soon? The nerve. Fine. Since we make such a good team, I'll let it slide for now.
Capello and his lackeys will face the consequences of their actions. Our code is simple. Vengeance for blood. Death for life. No one is exempt. There's a lot at play here. It will require some effort and a true Montelli at my side to handle it.
I see. I'll take care of the rest. before that. Yes. What, miss me already?
Banjir screenshot. Banjir screenshot.
No need to feel sad about parting, for each goodbye brings us closer to the next hello. That's my favorite way to think of it. A countdown to our next reunion. With Capello ousted, the family needs someone to fill his shoes. I must assist my grandfather through this tumultuous transition. There's no one else to do it.
Kenapa game romance banget ya, anjir banget lah.
Thank you, Rover. As my grandfather said, things couldn't have gone so smoothly without your help and support. Now that the dust has settled, you no longer need to stay with me as Cat's Eye of the Montelli family. But still, I want you to have this. As I said, every member gets a token that matches their code name. Though you already have a pair of cat's eyes, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. No, this gem wasn't crafted by my forte. I chose it just for you.
Banjir SS.
I know someone like you won't stay just for me. And joining the Montelli family might not be in your plans just yet.
Jelas lah. Rover jadi bini baru.
But I'll keep this code name for you, Cat's Eye. The first and only member to receive my personal invitation.
Banjir screenshot. Gila, bisa jadiin thumbnail ini. Kelar. Finally. Ah ya, aduh, banget ya. Gue belum kerjain lagi. Baru tengah doang. Habisin sekarang dah.
Can you keep up?
You keep up. Ke kiri kanan. Ini apa sih? Spectrores. Nah, ini mah pakai sang liawan. Bless your rest. Oke. Let's go, let's go. Lah iya gue ada Camellia lupa.
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
Kita sapu bersih dulu 1 sampai 3 nya.
Yesterday uncovered, be reduced to cinders. Feathers incinerate. Crosscut, sever. Who's the caged bird now? Take form. Feathers incinerate. Mind's eye. Take form.
In your challenge.
Be reduced to cinders. Sever. Perish in flames. Take form. Mind's eye. Guests of the unkind. Think fast. Who's the caged bird now? My blade yearns. Triumph through sacrifice. The cycle of life.
Jancok mati. Kok dong sih mati konyol anjir.
Be reduced to cinders. Take form. Perish in flames. Triumph through sacrifice. Take form. Guests of the unkind. Who's the caged bird now? Here is the blaze. No need to dwell on. Feathers incinerate. Sever. Take form.
Ya mati dong. Konyol lagi, mati konyol lagi. Hei, gembel. Masa harus tambahin lagi sih? Gila. Siapa ya?
I will be there for everyone. as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Beckon the divine flame. Take full. Perish in flames. My blade yearns. Mind's eye. My blade sever.
Together we fight! I shall lead the way. Take form. Thunder guide us. Let it end.
Together we vanquish. Be reduced to cinders. Mind's eye. Take form.
Strike as one. Take form. Evil be cleansed.
Together we vanquish. From deep and crosscut, the cycle of life.
Gila. Gembel.
Faster. Watch out. Very. Confined within limits. Reconfiguration. Complete overhaul. Exploit. Profit.
Leave it to me. Notice an further luminous energy.
Tear them to pieces. Your time is over. Obey me. Time to wrap it up.
Variable elimination. All shall reveal itself. Reconfiguration. Reconfiguration. Complete overhaul.
Blue. Growth with further life is in everything.
Yo, kelar nggak nih ya?
Tear them to pieces. Obey me.
Variable elimination. Pierce through the stars. Reconfiguration. Reconfiguration. Complete overhaul.
Leave it to me. Further bask in the sunlight. Listen up.
Tear them to pieces. Okay, back 10.
Variable elimination.
Gembel setnya.
No rush.
Jadi
The impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
nggak ada tai-tainya. Moonlight dulu ya lah.
Watch out.
Noticing further elevation. Ha! Life is in everything.
Tear them to pieces. Crush them. You're not getting. I've had enough. Get lost. My field.
Variable elimination. Pierce through the stars. Exploit. Reconfiguration.
Dia resist elektro apa nih ya monsternya?
Reconfiguration.
Anjir, mati keras banget.
Complete overhaul. Conditions up.
Bloom. Further ever bask in the sunlight.
Tear them to pieces. Zapstring, the stage is yours. Time to wrap it up. My field.
Variable elimination. Very confined within limits. Exploit. Reconfiguration. Risk level increasing. Reconfiguration.
Leave it to me. For luminous energy. Listen up.
Tear them to pieces. Zapstring, it's our curtain call. My field.
Variable elimination. Fast. Conditions up. Complete overhaul. All shall reveal itself. Reconfiguration. Exploit.
Harus pakai Camellia sih.
Damage. Critical.
Tapi dia inian bangke juga ya. Ini nih penyakit. Gue tabrak lah pakai gede. Ngeyel nih kayaknya, ngeyel.
Take Evanoid down. Banish all fight. Glow further ever bask in the sunlight.
Tear them to pieces. Zapstring, it's our curtain call.
Together we fight. Thus it ends.
Take form. Fluorescent shadows. Evil be cleansed.
Leave it to me.
Ketika lagi anjir.
Fruit of evolution. Luminous energy.
Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost.
Strike as one. Take form. The sky beckons. Thunder guide us. Sacred light. Flow. Growth, fruit of evolution. Life is in everything.
Tear them to pieces.
Don't blink.
Time to wrap it up. My field.
Together we fight. Take form. Thus it ends. So
Leave it to me.
Onward. Worry not.
Ini sih baru kelar. Kampretos. Apa aja tadi musuhnya? Aku lupa. Karapace. Penyakit. Kok jadi begini ya? Kayak nggak ada.
All shall reveal itself. Exploit. Pride.
Easy.
Pierce through the stars. Hey! Very confined within limits. We overhaul. Reconfiguration. Disruption. Conditions optimal. Complete overhaul. Disrupt conditions optimal. Pierce through the stars. Watch out.
Bask in the sunlight.
Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up. My field of
Variable
expertise.
elimination. All shall reveal itself. Hey! Stop! Reconfiguration.
level increasing. Faster.
Blue! Fruit of
Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost. My field of expertise.
Elimination. Complete overhaul. Very confined within limits. Reconfiguration. Exploit.
Leave it to me. The fruit of element. Life is in everything. Listen up.
Tear them to pieces. Zapstring. It's our curtain call. My field of
Variable
expertise.
elimination. Conditions up. All shall reveal itself.
Kelar. Udah gitu doang. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Gampang. Lewat sekarang. Tanya susah. Bohongan publik. Posisi lower of city. Saatnya main immersion mode kayak tadi. Kembali ke settingan awal. Cari Ejo. Gak buta. Males banget.
Can you keep up?
Keep up.
Not even close. Stand down. Surrender. The stage is set. Not even close. Can you keep up?
Terbang lagi.
Time to part ways.
Shot.
Brilliance lights the way. Victory favors me.
Door.
In the name of the Montelis. Take this! Kenki, stand down.
Seru sekali.
Found your weak spot. You will yield.
Satu kali lagi forte.
Not even close. Can you keep up? Time to part ways. Stand down. Time to part ways. Improvise.
Apain lu? Anjir, kaget tuh.
Not even close. Is that it? Stand
Oh, hit
down.
tuh jadinya anjir. Kali.
Time to part ways.
Lu lompat, gua juga lompat.
The stage is set. The world is mine. Stand down. Stand down. An eye for an eye.
Kameranya begini banget.
Time to part ways. Take this. You will yield. Not even close. Time to part ways.
Lu loncat lagi, gua juga loncat. Ah.
Fading red.
Nggak jelas nih locknya nih. Masa begitu sih? Aneh nih ngelock. Kamera locknya kocak.
Stand down. Surrender. Not even close.
Kayak kagak ngelock anjir. Terbang banget. Biasanya face to face, sekarang nggak face to face anjir sama bos.
Stand down. Improvise. Time to part ways. Not even close. Stand down. Can you keep? Not even close. Running won't save me. You will yield. Glory demands more. Masterpiece complete. I'm still standing. Found your weak spot. Time to part ways. Can you keep up? Not even close. Improvise. The stage is set.
Iya, kok gitu ya? Beda-beda. Kemarin kayak gini deh kamera locknya. Jari gue. Ini nyari eco. Tahu gak?
Quickly and surrender. Time to part ways. Is that it? Take this. Brilliance lights the way. Still recognize me. Improvise.
Ya elah. Setnya malah segitu.
Lighter than a dove. Can you keep up?
Tunggu mencari Eko.
Quickly and swiftly.
What's me? Lucy.
The stage is set. Victory favors me. Can you keep up? Can you keep up?
Siento. Gak bisa langsung discard.
Quickly and swiftly. Still recognize me? Not even close. You will yield. Can you keep up? Glory demands more. In the name of the Montellis. Improvise.
Ikut lagi nih.
Is that it? Running won't save you. Brilliance lights the way. Can you keep up?
I will cut down any threat in your way.
To the surviving lands.
Found your weak spot.
Ngapa di sini dah?
will yield. Can you keep up? Quickly and swiftly.
Leave it to me.
Loading.
Okay.
In war with time. My compliments. The world is mine. Masterpiece complete.
Sono nembak yang
Quickly and swiftly.
ini pasti jebakan.
Can you
Yang
keep
ini
up?
pasti jebakan. Yang ini pasti jebakan. Cuy.
Take this! Can you keep up? Anything catch your eye? Quickly and swiftly. Surrender. You will yield. Improvise. Victory favors me.
Bam.
In the name of the Montellis. Take this. Gently does it. Quickly and swiftly. Lighter than a dove.
Sini.
Quickly and swiftly. Can you keep up?
Leave it to me.
Stay calm.
Loading.
Perish. Astral modulation. My compliments. Brilliance lights the way. Victory favors me. A new era awaits.
Fusion. Lasio. Gembel banget.
Quickly and swiftly. Found your weak spot. Stand down. You will yield. Can you keep up? Improvise.
Wah, bener Glacio tapi setnya beda dong, anjir.
Surrender. Can you keep up? The stage is set. Not even close. Can you keep up?
Rada ngantuk. Sekelanjut lagi. Ngobak-ngobak Rinas Cita. Thank you.